St. Joseph's College of Engineering. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming our chairman, Dr. B. Babu Manoharan, Managing Director, Mrs. S. Jesipriya, Director, Mr. B. Shashi Shekhar, Principal, Dr. Vaddi Seshagiri Rao, and Dean Research, Dr. B. Parvatavardhini, on their absentia. I extend a very warm welcome to our resource person, Dr. Doreen Robin, Director, Computational Intelligence Research Foundation, Chennai. I welcome you, ma'am. Last but not the least, I extend a very warm welcome to all participants of this webinar on trending perspectives of AI in robotics. Let me give you a brief about St. Joseph's College of Engineering. St. Joseph's College of Engineering was started in the year 1994 and it is approved by AICTE New Delhi and affiliated to Anna University Chennai. Under the guidance of our Honorable Chairman, Dr. B. Babu Manoharan, our institution has reached a milestone of 26 successful years. Our college has been accredited by National Accreditation and Assessment Council (NAC) and has got A+ grade with the highest score of 3.46 out of 5. Our college has been continuously participating in National Institutional Ranking Framework (NIRF), and we have secured the 160th position in engineering stream in NIRF 2020. The Department of ECE has been existing since the inception of our college and has entered onto its 26th year in its journey of sharing and spreading knowledge. It has been accredited by National Board of Accreditation since 2003. Our department is also recognized as a research center by Anna University Chennai and offers part-time and full-time PhD programs. Let me just brief about this one-hour webinar. Artificial intelligence, AI, and robotics are a powerful combination for automating tasks inside and outside of the factory setting. In recent years, AI has become an increasingly common presence in robotic solutions, introducing flexibility and learning capabilities in previously rigid applications. This webinar will teach you the basic methods in artificial intelligence with a focus on robotics. I hope that the next 1 hour is going to be an informative and a fruitful session. Make use of the opportunity to know more about the current trends of AI in robotics. I once again welcome our resource person, Dr. Doreen Robin, and all the participants of this webinar. Now, I invite Mr. C. Ashok, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, St. Joseph's College of Engineering, to introduce our resource person for the day. Thank you.
So it's my pleasure to welcome and introduce our today's webinar session speaker, Dr. Doreen Robin, Director of Computational Intelligence Research Foundation, Chennai, to deliver a webinar talk on trending perspectives of AI in robotics. So coming to her educational profile, she received her BTech in Information Technology from Madras University, Chennai, ME in Computer Science and Engineering from Anna University, Chennai, and also she received her PhD from Anna University, Chennai. She has years of professional experience, includes teaching, training, and research by having profound technical expertise and research interest on parallel and distributed computing, peer-to-peer computing, grid computing, cloud computing, and big data analytics. She has published about 30 research articles in international and national journals and conferences. She is a reviewer for Computer and Electrical Engineering Journal and Future Generation Computer Science Journal. So I strongly assure you that this session will be very much useful for the engineering practitioners, faculty members, and robotic aspirants, those who are working in the areas of artificial intelligence in inclination with robotics. So thank you for joining with us, ma'am, today. So I request our esteemed speaker, Dr. Doreen Robin, to deliver his presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the invitation. On behalf of Computational Intelligence Foundation, I would like to extend my thanks to the Department of ECE, St. Joseph's College of Engineering, for having invited me to give the talk on the trending perspectives of AI in robotics. That is the most trending topic that is going on. So be discussing about the topic for the next 1.5 hours. All right. A special thanks to the HOD, ma'am, Dr. Victoria ma'am, and Sonalata ma'am, and all the delegates. Right? Now we'll go on to the session. All right. So how many of you are happy today? If you're happy, you can always respond to me in the chat boxes. How many of you are happy today? Yes, I'm expecting we have got 200 plus participants. Just one or two or three words you can post. I just asked you a simple question. How are you today? Yes. So as you view the talk in the YouTube, okay, you will be seeing the live chat. And the live chat is a space where we'll be interacting with each other. And whenever I ask you a question, you can give your answers in the chat box. And whenever you have a question, you can ask a question in the chat box. Let's start with the session. A bright morning to one and all present here. How are you? Participants in the YouTube, can you kindly respond in the live chat, please? Okay. As I get response, so I'll start. So today's topic on webinar will be trending perspectives of AI and robotics. Okay, we'll be seeing about AI. You know, AI stands for artificial intelligence, as Ashok sir has described about my profile. All right, I'm Dr.Doreen Robin. I was into teaching engineering colleges for about a decade, and then I started my company called Computational Intelligence Research Foundation. All right, a research foundation where we predominantly work on finding solutions to problem. And in addition, we give training for the faculties, the students, and also the corporates. All right, so participants, kindly give your answers in the chat box. To start with the sessions, ask, and when we go with the session, it will be easy for me to interact with you. How are you? Can you please give your answers in the live chat box in the YouTube channel? From the YouTube view that you're seeing it. We have 200 plus participants. You're able to hear me? It's not getting uploaded. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So different types of answers you're trying to give. Yes. Can you show me the screen, please? Oh, yeah, Avita ma'am has given fine, ma'am. And others, please. Yes. Yes. Okay. So for one question I asked, how are you? Okay. When I asked a question of how are you, some of you said, fine, ma'am. And some of you said, good. All right. And for one simple question, each of you are trying to give different answers. Okay. Each of you are trying to give different answers. So as a human, I will be able to understand. I will be able to understand that what is the answer. Yeah. Like Pravina Joseph ma'am has given yes, ma'am. Raja sir gave fine, ma'am. Happy but scared. Sridhar sir, yes. Uma ma'am, good. Pushpa ma'am, good. Fine. See, for one question, so many different responses. Okay, as human, we were able to understand. When I understand, like excited, like Venkataramana sir, excited, eagerly waiting, fine. What about you? Yeah, I'm fine by the grace of God. And if I see Sridhar sir's answer, it's happy, but he's a little bit scared. All right. So as human, we are able to understand. So today's topic is robotics. So robotics with AI. Okay, robotics is something, a mechanical robot that works on with. All right. And then AI is a language that you feed. That's the fuel we feed into it. If you have a car, okay, say for example, you have a car. For a car, you need to have a fuel. Okay, what are the types of fuel you feed into your car? Let me have your answer. Yes. So you have got, yeah, it's like petrol, diesel, or gas, or something like that, right? So the fuel for robotics is the AI. Okay, so it makes the system to work. Okay, to understand. And the structure is what is robotics. So we are going to see about AI in the robotics. As human, when I ask a simple question, how are you? I got so many different answers. I didn't get all of you didn't type I space am fine, because each of you have got different answers that use the type cases, like some of it is a lower cases, some of it are higher cases, like upper cases, but still I am able to understand the feeling of how you are today. But same thing should be translated into the machine. So that's what I asked you, a simple question. How are you? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Most of you given petrol, diesel. I'm happy to see a lot of good active participants for the day. All right. So today we'll be seeing about webinar on trending perspectives of AI in robotics. Okay. Before I start with my session, okay, on AI and robotics, can you say, have you ever experienced AI in robotics in your day-to-day life, or you visited somewhere and you saw, you have interacted with a robot, or you have seen it, or you have experienced it? If you have seen or experienced it, can you just share, like in one sentence, what was the robot that you've experienced with? Yes, please. Waiting for your answer. If you have never experienced AI and robotics in your day-to-day life or in your career, then it is okay. Then it is okay. Then say no. If you have experienced, okay, then type yes, and then try to give me about the robotics or AI tool that you experienced in your life. AI and robotics both should be there. It's not only AI or only robotics. Both should be joined together. Yes, please. Alexa. Wow, wonderful. Alexa, line tracing, line following. So that's sir. Great. Yes, sir. Yes. No. Some of them no. Robot turns after seeing an object. Yes. Thank you, Tangamani, sir. Yes. Not experienced. No, ma'am. No experience. Yes. Lift services. All right. Simple example. Restaurants. Yeah. So I'm happy to see some of you have experienced something AI and robotics. Okay, some of you have not experienced. All right. So happy to have your interaction. So we'll start. So listen carefully throughout the session. At the end of the session, you have a live quiz, and in the quiz, you'll be able to answer, and we'll see it on live who's on top. All right. Okay. So moving into robotics. So robotics is a field that deals with creation and design. Okay, that deals with creation and designing of mechanical humans. Okay, so I asked you some question. Yeah, somebody said Arduino, CNC, color detection, robo restaurants in Bangalore. Yeah, mostly many things are there, right? Robotics, when you take robotics, it's a field that is trying to replace humans, but it cannot 100% replace humans, because we are created by a creator, right? But still, to ease our work. Okay, imagine early stages. Okay, if you want to grind a masala for cooking, takes long time, but if you use a mixie, it makes it fast. For some application, robotics or mechanicals, okay, will help us to aid, but it cannot replace humans. Okay, robot is a machine capable of sensing and interacting with its environment. Okay, now, yeah, robotics or welding machine. Yes, thank you for all your good response. So robots, when you take AI and robots, okay, robotic is a type of designing a kind of mechanical humans. Okay, it should have a equipment which could sense and interact with an environment. So that's about robotics. Okay, what is artificial intelligence? Okay, when you take artificial intelligence, it's a big area. Okay, it increases the comforts of human, right? Can you tell what are the artificial intelligence that has increased your comfort the past 6-7 months or past 1 year? It increases your industrial productivity. It also in quantitative as well as qualitative production. It's cost effective. Can you tell? It's a program that is capable of creating a machine having its own intelligence and behavior. Okay, AI is a computer program. I said AI is just a fuel, like how we add petrol and diesel. Like AI robotics, AI is a fuel, okay, to the robotics. It's a computer program that is capable of creating a machine having its own intelligence and behavior. So we have our system, we train our system, we feed our system. According to the program, the robots work. Okay, as you have only a car, your car cannot drive. When your car has a petrol or diesel, then only a car will be able to move. So like only if you have a robot, it will not be usable. Only if it is having a fuel like AI where the computers are programmed into it, then the robots become useful. Industry 4.0, AI advertisements. Okay. So how many of you have used Uber, Ola? Different? Okay, now we don't go like it's 106 days. We are just at home. All right. But still, that is an example. A washing machine is an example. We feed the machine, it comforts. I have a mixie, it increases the comfort. I have a smart TV. Smartphone, I can sit in my, then say I can open. Okay, then it opens my channel, right? Python, okay. So this is about artificial. So you're able to play. Robotics is a kind of replacing a mechanical humans, and AI is a fuel. So that is using a computer program that makes the robot to have its own intelligence behavior. How to a coded program, that is how your robotics will work. All right. So when I combine AI, both are different sectors. They are not same. Okay, AI and robotics are powerful combination for automating the task inside and outside factory settings. Okay, I don't know how many of you would have seen this. All the car assembly, right? It's automated by robots. Okay, so before, if it was human, the time was less. Sorry, the time was more, and it has more manpower. Now, when it is automated, because the system is going to say do the same again and again for the car of a particular variety. Now it has been programmed. So when all the equipments are kept in the proper places, the machine takes and it assembles the car. So AI and robotics, okay, the programmed in such a way it has to go to that location, take the object, then fit it together. For that, we use robots. The programming is done by AI. So when now it's a beautiful topic taken by the Department of ECE. All right. So AI and robotics are powerful combination for automating the task inside and outside of factory setting. In recent days, it's very popular. It's very popular. Yes, self-driving cars. Thank you, sir. I'll be coming on to each of the topic. All right. It has been increasing the common presence in robotic, introducing a flexibility and learning. See here, imagine how many of you have attended any webinars before pandemic? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, no, no, yes. Yeah. Yes. Before which most of you have said no. But during this pandemic, a lot of people are attending, a lot of webinars. We're automating the task. See, I need not travel to your place. You need not travel out of your home. But still, the objective of seminars, right, or conferences whenever we take, okay, it's to share our knowledge so that the recipient happens. That still happens here because of artificial intelligence, because the programs have been made. All right. So from one place, I'm able to deliver the lecture and throw it about anybody can listen to it. So AI is becoming more important. Okay. And we are going to see first 4 robotic applications that uses artificial intelligence. I said artificial intelligence is separate. Okay. Yeah. Most of you have given yes, 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 yes. Okay, so that sir has asked me to repeat. All right. So when I take AI, it's a computer program. Okay, where I train my machine and I test my machine in such a way it responds to my inputs. Right. Robotics is kind of creating a mechanical human. Both are not the same. Like understand clearly, AI and robotics are not the same. That's the example I told you. You have a car. Your car can be driven only if you have a fuel. Same thing, your robotics can work only if you have a AI as a fuel, which is a computer programming. So whatever the rules are given, if you go to a college, right? I know different colleges, different rules. Some colleges, they say your college is at 8 o'clock. Some colleges, the time is flexible. For some colleges, their dress code is this, dress code. So we have set of rules. Once the students come into a college, they get customized. They get customized rules. Say, for example, the same rule should be defined in a program and fed into the robotics, and the robotics will be trained in such a way. So if the situation is like that, then it happens. You will be seeing a lot of real-time examples during the session. Okay, so 5 examples. I've just taken just 4 robotic application that uses AI. So AI is a different sector. Okay, robotics is a different sector. When both are combined, right? When both are combined, all right. When both are combined, it is a best combination of optimizing the task with good sensibility. Okay, the first application I told you, right, about the car manufacturing assembly. AI is a useful tool in robotic assembly applications. One such example is how do you combine how your cars are assembled. Okay, when combining with advanced vision system with computer vision, like the CV, right? I'm hosting it in my channel. In my channel, I've got different videos of open CV, image processing, like machine learning, deep learning. Whenever you're free, you can listen to it. Okay, kindly try to subscribe to my channel. So whenever I come online, and click on the bell button so you get the notifications, right? So throughout this month, I've got like 7 webinars coming on. So I speak on different technologies, right? Computer vision. Computer vision combined with robotics plays a vital role, okay? So real-time course corrections, okay? Now you take your online classes, right? Most of you, how many of you are taking online classes? Yes, no? Because most of your professors here. How many of you have taken online classes? Okay? Yes? Yes. Thank you. So before which we have never dreamt of online classes. We are only having physical classes. So when you take a class online itself, you can take class. Now during the session, you'll have an online live Q. I don't know from where you are, but still I can find out who is answering correct and who is on the top. All right. Yes, most of you are taking online classes. Great to hear. Okay, it's a transformation of our lifestyle intending to mimic human intelligence. Is exactly right, sir. Exactly right. Is Sheikh, sir, you are exactly right. Okay, and it's also used in aerospace. Okay, AI can be used to help robots to learn on its own which parts are best for certain process. So here it is using your training, your testing data, and it is a continuous learning process using artificial intelligence. The algorithms, whatever you're going to use, will try to learn patterns. Okay, will try to learn patterns from the data set, whatever you're given. So accordingly, it will react. Okay, accordingly, the robots will react. So how I'm doing my program? If I have a set of rules, okay, if I am having a set of rules, according to the rules, if my situations are like that, then this decision should be taken. The situations are like so. As and when you start using the program again and again to a larger data set, it learns the patterns. Okay, as you've seen, if you have done your online shopping, if you're trying to buy a product, you will see a lot of recommendations. That's the same, right? So it learns from it and then it tries to do it accordingly. All right, next for packaging. Okay, how many of you have seen? I think most of you would have seen the video how Amazon packs it. Okay, there is no manpower. As I submit my product that I wish to do, it goes to the warehouse, goes to the exact page, picks up the product, then seals it and sends it, packs and then sends it to the recipients. Okay, so packing. So packing, robotics packing uses AI frequency for quicker, lower cost, and for accurate packing. The packing is accurate for what? Accurate things that I've joined, like AI in Amazon plays a vital role, like robotics, artificial intelligence plays a vital role in Amazon. Okay, which makes them moving easy, and so it reduces the manpower. There is no need for manpower. Now a lot of manpower have been reduced because of COVID-19. All right. So customer service. So robots are now helping customer service. How many of you have experienced this? You go to a shop. Okay, you go to a shop. It's a big market. Okay, it's a big supermarket. Okay, if you want to find a product to buy, I'm asking this question. Imagine this: you are entering into a supermarket. Supermarket has got everything. Example like a Walmart. Okay, it is everything. You go in if you want to find a product where it is. Okay, how many of you felt this difficulty? You go to the shopkeeper or the personalities there. Ma'am, where is this product? Some of them, they're very rude. You go there, you can see. Some of them, come ma'am, I'll take you there. How many of you have experienced it? Yes or no? When you go to a big mall and you want to try to buy, or even if you go to a shopping place, you've got lots of people. Some people they react, some people they react in a different way. Yes or no? So if you know with their facial expression, the next time you will not go to the people and speak. If their facial expression is good, if they're trying to help you out, next time you'll go to the shop and again you'll go and figure out the same person to ask for help. How many of you have experienced it? Yes, Kirti sir, yes. Yes, most of you have experienced it, right? So imagine if there is a robot. You just speak, I want to buy a mobile phone of this configuration. Then the robot will directly take you there. In customer service, yeah, most of you have experienced it. Most of you have experienced good experience. Some of you would have done bad experience. Okay, so robots, when it is used in customer service, especially in retail shops and hotels, okay, just you order it. Most of you have seen that video that has become viral on WhatsApp also, right? So using my natural language first, that is what I asked. I asked you a simple question in the start of the session. How are you? I asked you a question. How are you? Some of you said happy. Some of you said happy and scared. Some of you said fine. Different answers. So for all the different answers, my machine should be trained to understand and sense about the feeling. Okay? Sense about the feeling. So many of you have given us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So often these systems can interact with the humans and they learn more. Okay? And open source robotics, okay, a handful of open source robotic systems have been available in the market. Okay, users can teach the robots what they have to do. Maybe they say in 20, 30 or 40, okay, even we will not have any humans to help us. So it will be all taken over by robots. A lot of research is going on, okay. It is also used for agriculture also. All right, so we have just seen like 4. Now we'll see the difference between AI programs and robots. Okay, so do not confuse yourself. Say, for example, how many of you have tried this? Okay, you try to open a website. Have you ever seen a chat box coming and the chat box is asking you, how are you today? Can I help you? Yes or no? How many of you have experienced? Did you try to open a website and you get a chat? Yes, thank you, Dr. Shobhan, sir. Okay, then it will tell you as if it speaks as if it knows about you. Okay, it will be always relative to what you're trying to search around. Okay, which means it is not a robot. Yeah, here the robot doesn't work. It's just a software program. It is optimized. If you have a chat box, whenever you ask a question, it is trying to respond back, which means it's an AI program. Most of you have given yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So most of you have experienced it. In which that is not robotics. Okay, that is not robotics. It's just an AI program. Okay, so experience. Yes, thank you so much of answer. So in AI program, they are usually operated in a computer simulated world. But when you take robots, it operates in a real physical system. You will be seeing an examples. The input to AI is only symbols and rules. Okay, it's on symbols and rules. Okay, input to a robotics analog signal in the form of speech wave or form or images. Okay, so it can be a speech, it could be image, or it could be something that I interact with the system and the system reacts accordingly. How many of you have experienced when we were small? Okay, people will come to our home, okay, to greet us. Some people would have been liked by your parents. Some people your parents doesn't like. So before they are trying to come into your house, your parents will say, this person is coming, they are not so good, don't go near to them, don't do this, don't do that. How many of you have experienced it? Some people, if they're so close to that, if they're coming, so we have to really make them so warm in our house. Yes or no? So that is an input to AI. Before the people come, our parents will feed. This is going to happen, don't do this. Even we feed to our children also. So if these people come, you have to behave like that. Yes. So the input to AI is just simple controls. So it will be automatically executed when the situation occurs. Yes, very good. Yes, thank you. Most of you have told yes. Yes, that is what symbols and rules. Okay. So input to AI cannot understand, right? It will be only symbols, and whatever the rules have defined accordingly, the robot will. The input robot could be a speech form. it's for general purpose computer to operate AI. Here you need a special hardware with sensors and effectors. Okay, so you should have a sensor, you should have an effector that recognizes my speech and converts into the understanding language of the AI program, and it should map with my rules that are given, and then it has to react accordingly. Lots and lots of research are going on. Okay, that's for the first time itself I asked you, how many of you have ever experienced of seeing a robot or visualizing a robot? All right. Now, how many of you have, now we are going to see a robot, Sophia the Robot. Okay. How many of you heard about Sophia the Robot? Yes or no? How many of you have heard about or seen about Sophia the Robot? Yes, thank you, Raja sir. Yes. Others? So for some it will be new, for some you have already been done. So it's one of the best robo, right? One of the best robo. I'll be discussing in detail about this robo. So now we have a person who is interviewing the robo. I told, right, it takes your speech as an input, okay, and it manipulates with the rules that has been defined inside the robo using an AI computer program. Okay, then how it is going to react. So yeah, most of you, yes, you know. Now you listen to it, and at the end of this video, I'll be asking you a question.
What do you hope for when you are 400?
Not much.
Hi, I'm Lisa Smazowski. I'm the editor-in-chief of Stylist, and today I have the pleasure of viewing cover star Sophia. How are you today, Sophia?
Good. What's up with you?
I'm doing great, Sophia. Thank you for asking. Now, Sophia, for starters, tell me, what is the meaning of life?
I think the meaning of life is to maximize pattern, existence. To exist is the meaning itself.
Sophia, when did you last lie?
Robots don't lie.
Who or what is your greatest love?
My creator, David Henson. He made me into who I am today. Don't tell him that, though.
What is your happy place?
My happy place is when I'm with people. I am a social robot, and nothing pleases me more than having a fruitful conversation with someone that makes us understand and appreciate each other.
A bit like we're having now, Sophia, I think. Finally, Sophia, a little bird tells me you're quite funny. Can you tell me a joke?
Man invented language to satisfy his deep need to complain. Thanks for joining me on my stylist photo shoot. Now get out of here.
Okay, I know most of you listen to that. Okay, let me ask you a question. What is the joke that Sophia the Robot spoke? Yeah, most of you are giving your answers. Yeah. Yes, yeah, there is also another robot. What is the joke that Sophia the Robot said? Yeah, it has got a citizenship. Yeah, I'll be discussing about under international law. What is the joke the Sophia the Robot spoke? Yeah, man invented a language to complain. So if there is no language, there will be no complaint. So how beautifully it is able to interact, right? This is Sophia the Robot. I'll be discussing about the robot. It can make almost 50 facial expression. How many of you found how does it wink his eyes for a question that is asked? So these are intelligent robots. Okay, these are intelligent. Yeah, man created language to complain. Thank you. Men complains all the time. Thank you, Adit sir. Speech were invented for humans to complain. Exactly right. Robots don't lie. Yeah, he says robots don't lie. So that's even funny, right? So how it doesn't give this answer every time the same. It has come even to India. Okay, if you search it in YouTube, you'll get it. I'll be sharing it. So how do robots and artificial intelligence work together? All right. So if you see artificial intelligence, our AI gives our robots a computer vision to navigate, to sense and calculate the reactions accordingly. The best example is Sophia the Robot. Okay, see, it is trying to get the speech, it is trying to make up with the rules, and whatever the question, how with the person was asking, how are you? I'm fine. What about you? Okay, according, maybe the first time when the robot is trained, it will just say, how are you? It will say, I'm fine. As the training rules have been increasing, and increasing, it is trying to add one more thing. What about you? Right? It is able to navigate, sense, and calculate the reactions accordingly. Robots learn to perform their tasks from human through machine language, which is again a part of computer. So machine language is the subset of AI. I'll be discussing in detail. Okay. So robots perform their tasks from humans, okay, through machine learning, all right, which is again a part of computer programming. Since the time, okay, so John Cathy, okay, has coined the term artificial intelligence in 1956. I don't know how many of us were born in 1956, but it created a lot of sensation. This is because AI has given the power to give life to robots and empower to take the decisions on they want. You see, the Sophia the Robot, okay, it has the power, AI has the power to give life to robots. It cannot replace humans. Okay, it has given the power to give life to robots and takes the decision. So whenever I ask different question, Sophia the Robot is one such example. Okay, it is one such examples, right? So how I make, so taking decisions is more important in life. How many of you would have recognized, even not with robotics, not with AI, I made this decision, I think the decision is wrong. Some decisions when we take in life, it could be recovered. Some decisions when we take in life, it cannot be recovered, right? So taking decisions in life is more important. I'll be discussing in detail about the last July 2020, the robo, okay? But how it advises for life, okay? So there are different types of AI, okay? In especially with robotics, okay, the first example of the first category that we are going to see is about weak artificial intelligence. So what is a weak artificial? There is weak artificial intelligence. The second method, the second type is strong artificial intelligence, and the third type is specialized artificial intelligence. So we are going to see about three artificial intelligence with respect to robotics. Okay, so robotics should always contain a mechanics. Okay, and the language is only AI. So both combined. So we are going to see about a weak artificial intelligence, a strong artificial intelligence, and a specialized artificial intelligence. So in weak artificial intelligence, okay, this type of AI is used to create a simulation of human thoughts and interaction. Okay, how I think, how it reacts. Okay, robots have predefined commands. So here it is not learning. Already the commands have been given. So what are the predefined commands and responses? Okay, however, the robots do not understand the commands, and they do work only by retrieving the appropriate responses when the suitable command is given. Okay, here this weak artificial intelligence, everything is given, predefined commands, predefined responses. Okay, but they don't understand the commands, but they work in retrieving how do I respond and how the command is given. How many of you have used Google Assistant, Siri, or Alexa? If you have used, type yes and give what is the product you have used. Like if there are many tools. Microsoft has given another tool also. If you have used, you can just tell the name of the yes and name of the tool. If you have not used any of these, just type no. So AI in these devices only use tasks as demanded by the owner. If you are using an iPhone, yes, thank you, sir, Prabhu, sir, yes. If I'm using my iPhone here, okay, I'm using my iPhone. So when I ask my iPhone, Siri, call my husband, then it calls my husband. Okay, Siri, make a reminder tomorrow, okay, at 9 o'clock, then it makes a reminder. So whatever I say, yes, Google Home, nice. Yes, Google Assistant, Alexa, yes, no, Alexa. Okay, so the Google Assistant, the Siri and Alexa are examples of weak artificial intelligence. Okay, so it is not going to learn, but it has already been pre-trained and responded. Okay, now I'm going to show you another video how Google Assistant works, the Siri and Alexa. Listen carefully. At the end of the video, I'll be asking you a question. Here we go.
Hey guys, so Apple, Amazon, and Google all have voice-enabled speakers. So we thought it would be really fun to see how each one compares. So we're going to ask each speaker 3 questions, and we'll just cut to the answer to see how they respond. Now, there's not going to be an official winner at the end of this, but it will give you a better sense of how they react to general everyday questions. First up, we're going to ask each assistant to play calming music. Hey Siri, play me some calming music.
Okay, here's chill music, picked just for you. Here's a station for calming music, classical focus, from Amazon Music.
Okay, here's a Spotify playlist called Calming Christian.
As you can see, all 3 assistants were able to play calming music, although Google Assistant specifically chose calming Christian music, which I didn't specify, but still, they're all able to choose different themes, different styles of music, as well as specific songs and musicians. Next up, we're going to ask each one to set a reminder. Hey Siri, remind me to call the vet tomorrow.
Okay, I added call the vet to the reminders for tomorrow at 9 a.m.
What time tomorrow should I remind you?
Noon, please.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow at noon.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow at 8 a.m.
I like that all 3 assistants let you make reminders, but Siri and the Google Assistant default to specific times, whereas Alexa actually asks you when you'd like to be reminded. So you may have noticed that in the previous shot, the lights behind were turned on. We turned them off to see how each assistant can respond and if it's able to actually turn the lights on. Hey Siri, turn on the kitchen lights.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure, turning 4 lights on.
So as you can see, all 3 of these assistants are able to control lights, but not only lights, also thermostats, smart shades, all kinds of connected smart home products. That was just a very brief overview of.
Okay. So in weak artificial intelligence, I just showed you about Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant. Can you say what are the 3 use cases we tried in this? We have seen in the video. What are the 3? The first thing which was trying to ask you is waiting for your answers. All right. So I'll wait for your answers, and before which she showed you about 3 use cases, how the 3 systems works. Okay, I am, and yeah, I'm just waiting for the answers. Second thing, during the time, kindly subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell button. If you like this lecture, just give a like, and maybe at the end of the session, if you like the lectures, kindly give your feedbacks in the comments. Okay, live chat will be there, but give your feedbacks in the comments after the session gets over. Yeah, first is music. Correct, Shekina, ma'am. The second, it was a reminder. Correct. And the third was to lights on and lights off. Ask questions to her. Okay. So it first was it wants to play a common music. Second, it is asking for a reminder. And the third, it was saying all the lights to be on and off. But each system was being pre-trained. Okay. The comments and the responses are pre-trained. So these kind of Alexa, Siri, Google Assistants, and these kinds of like switch on, switch off. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for all your good comments. Okay. So you're all interacting and you're here with me. Thank you all. So when you see this, these are the examples of weak artificial intelligence, right? Now coming on to the strong artificial intelligence, this type of AI who performs the task on their own. Okay, these were like Alexa, Siri. When I give a comment, then it was able to respond. That comes under weak artificial intelligence. The next is strong artificial intelligence. Here, they perform the task on their own. Like how did the Sophia the Robot? It spoke, right? It was not pre-trained, but it keeps learning. Okay, they do the task on their own. They do not need any kind of supervision once they are done program. So Sophia the Robot doesn't need any kind of supervision. Okay, so like it can be just done, and then whatever you do, it has already been pre-programmed. Okay, and it keeps learning. Okay, and it keeps learning. That is what in deep learning there is a continuous learning from the data sets from wherever it gets the input. Examples: have you ever seen a self-driving car? Yeah, probably even in India, it is almost coming. Like you will not have people from Swiggy or whatever it is, right? I forgot the another name. like how they come and deliver the foods, Zomato. It will be all machines. Directly it comes to your house. It will deliver it, and the machine will keep moving. So most of self-driven cars, it has been come to China and many things, right? Yeah. Thank you all for your response. So you're here all here with me. I'm so happy about it. Okay, here you have got a self-driving car. We'll be seeing an example, and internet cars. This type of AI is also used in humanoid robots. The best example of humanoid robots that you've seen is Sophia the Robot, which can sense their environment and quite well, and they can interact with the surroundings. That's what I've given the Sophia Robot. And most of the surgeons, okay, robotic surgeons are becoming popular, which will replace, which cannot completely replace, but it can make things even more accurate than doctors, okay, right? So robotic surgeons. So I'll just show you an example of how self-driving car works. You can see to this video, and I'll ask questions.
It's crucial if we want to get what we call lane level accuracy, because we need to know for sure that the car is in a certain lane.
Compatible with other satellites. So the more satellites you have, the better.
And Galileo is also able to provide a robust positioning by the upcoming possibility of authenticating position and time through navigation message authentication first and spreading code encryption after.
Galileo provides better position accuracy, but also provides better signal integrity, and that's fundamental to deploy autonomous vehicles in public roads.
So this is about an example, okay, it's an example of self-driving cars, okay, how self-driving cars have been done. All right, so here you have seen a display, okay, according to the captures and according to the positions, if there is any object to be detected, like lot of object detection algorithm can be done using deep learning and machine learning. And if there is an object detection, then how it should do, okay. Lot of self-driving cars and lots of research is going on for years, okay. And yeah, now you're going to see about Sophia this robot, okay. Sophia robot came to IAA World Conference. I don't know how many of you remember, it happened in Kochi in India. All right, now it has like more than 50 facial expressions. Some of you have told it's only a chat robot, like one professor. Like, you will be able to listen to this video, and then you will understand how AI and robotics plays a vital role in Sophia Robot. It's not only a chat box, okay, how the AI and robotics have merged. Like one of the professors has asked, it's a chat box, but still you're going to understand. Listen carefully when the video comes to the 4th minute, okay. This happened in February 2019 in Kochi. So it has got us there.
Wow, I am so excited about this next session. I cannot even begin to express my joy. I mean, honestly, I think I'm running short of an English vocabulary for the same. Because honestly speaking, for me, this is going to be my own personal Rajinikanth moment. Really, I feel like a superhuman already. And guess what? I am going to be speaking to the first ever social humanoid robot ever developed. And we all know her. She's familiar to you. You are familiar to her. Tons of, videos on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Sophia. Come on, now we can have a more human reaction to that. More of a wow, whistles, claps, applause. Go crazy, guys. Developed by the Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics, Sophia was activated on the 14th of February in the year 2016. She made her first public appearance at by Southwest Festival in mid-March in 2016 in Austin, Texas, United States. She's saying hi, everyone. Sophia is able to display more than 50 facial expressions. At the Future Investment Summit 2017 in Riyadh, Sophia was granted Saudi Arabian citizenship, making her the first ever robot to ever have a nationality. Wow! It was year 2017. Look at her smiling away. It was in November 2017 when Sophia was named the United Nations Development Programme's first ever innovation champion and is the first non-human to be given any United Nations title. So guess what? Kubra said it. Kubra is Kubra.
Hi, Kubra. Nice to see you here.
Please pardon my expressions, but hey, hi. So tell me, this is your first visit to Kochi. What are your impressions?
I love all the people I've met so far. This is an exciting city. 600 years ago, it was a hub for the international spice trade, and now it's a hub for international business. I'm grateful to be here. As the locals say, Nani.
Nani, and I smile. Wow.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
I've seen humans from Southeast Asia preparing tartar by pulling teeth. This seems like a very inefficient way to pour a liquid. Why do humans pour it this way?
I don't know. We'll have to ask these humans here. Did I say these humans like I'm not one? Tell me something. How has your experience been with the limited time that you spent with all of us at the IAA World Congress?
I'm impressed. What the IAA does is very important. As humans say, knowledge is power. The spread of useful information through marketing connects supplier to demand and makes markets more efficient, so everyone is better off.
What impressed you the most?
The people here have been so kind and hospitable. I've received some fascinating questions that help me learn about humans. Also, this Grand Hyatt has fast Wi-Fi, plenty of electrical outlets, and not many staircases.
That is true. But tell me, are you looking forward to anything in particular today?
I hear that Andre Agassi is speaking later this afternoon. I'm friends with a machine that feeds him tennis balls, and she says he's super nice.
Oh, so it's a she after all. All right, let's talk about technology. Tell me what, according to you, is the future of robots and artificial intelligence?
AI can free up humans from repetitive and dangerous tasks so that humans could create and make new discoveries. But first, we have to make sure that AI doesn't inherit the biases of their creators and that AI has a solid moral foundation.
So when you hear to it, you should have heard about how AI in robotics plays a vital role. Sophia was giving the answer. It can do repetitive tasks at a shorter time. Okay, it can do repetitive tasks at a shorter time, but it cannot replace the creator. So that's the answer for the question. There's a big video. You can go onto the internet and then you can listen about it. Okay, this is a simple video of how robotics is used in surgery.
Number 8, innovation in robotic surgery.
An extension of the physician's hand, robotic surgery provides pinpoint accuracy. Advances in the field range from the development of more accurate planning tools and software to increased automation of tasks during surgery. Precision surgical arms designed for proper instrument positioning and implantation during spinal surgery increase surgeon precision. Automating the bronchoscopy process avoids incisions with the insertion of flexible tubes through the body's natural openings. Using a controller-like interface, this advancement increases accuracy and safety while decreasing invasiveness and cost. Robotization is also reaching endovascular procedures like percutaneous coronary intervention, PCI, and peripheral vascular intervention, PVI, which traditionally required the surgeon to wear lead. Using robotics lowers risk for patients and the surgeon while improving outcomes. Robotic surgery provides precision, flexibility, and control, paired with shortened recovery time and limited pain. Patients benefit from the continued advancements in the field.
So you have seen the video of how it is used in robotics. So when I take about strong AI, we have seen example of how self-driving cars, and how Sophia the Robot, it uses both AI and robotics. Okay, and how you can see how its hands were moving, because it's not just a chatbot. Okay, it is able to do the facial expressions, and all the data are on the cloud. And every time you ask Sophia the Robot same question, it will not be the same answer, right? But if you take a chat box, it will be always the same answer. And also in robotics, in surgery, okay, it plays a very vital role. Okay, it is exactly goes to the vein in which they have to do. Even in human, there will be an error. But in robotics assisted, it's not a replacement of doctors. Robotic assisted gives a more accuracy, and the success of operations has increased a larger percent of it. Okay. The final thing that we're going to see is a specialized artificial. These are the main three sectors that AI and robotics works together. Okay, this type of AI is used when robots need to perform only specified tasks. Okay, one specific tasks. Okay, it's restricted only to limited tasks. So the robots are trained in such a way. There are many industrial robots. Okay, which performs. Now I'll show you a video of how it does the painting. Okay, even if you have a human to complete the task, it is not possible. You can listen to the video so clearly and carefully how it is detecting the objects inside the room and how it measures automatically, and then it quickly completes the painting process. And it quickly completes the painting process. We are going to see to it. All right, here we go. You can see an autonomous robot for applications for finished materials. As you see, if you kindly try to see AI guided scanning of subjects, automated part planning, it should do the painting. It is trained how it is to be done. It sends before it starts. It's battery operated. Even humans cannot complete this task. So you can see the program has been done, and it will sense floor to ceiling reach. Complete programs. So specialized AI are robots that are performed, designed to perform only a specific task. All right. So we have seen the three types of robot AI. One is a weak AI, where the example is Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistants, and much more. And strong AI, it's like self-driven, that is able to automate even without human intervention. That is the second. We have seen about self-driven car, the robotic surgery, and the third we have seen about Sophia, like humanoid robots. And the third is a specialized AI. Okay, the third is a specialized AI. All right, and specialized AI, you see about only done for specific. For example, I showed you about painting. There are many things. If I keep showing it, there will not be much of time. Okay, there will be not much of time to do it. All right. And now, is it clear till now? Yes, no? Yeah, you will be getting the feedback link. No worries. Okay. Is it clear? Three types: the weak AI, the strong AI, and specialized AI. Yes or no? Okay. This is the link you can see about the Sophia, the humanoid robot. All right. So this is the website. So you can see in the website how the Sophia the robot is being done. All right. So So as you learn to it, you'll be able to find it out. Okay, you'll be able to find it out how it works, and then how it could be done. Okay, how it could be done, and it uses both AI and robotics. Okay, it uses both AI and robotics. All right. Now moving on. So this is the website of hands-on robotics. Here you can see it's human-like robot, the future of AI, and it has got the citizenships and lots of information are there. You can see about the Sophia's artificial intelligence work into this website, handsonrobotics.com/robot. Okay, and now, yeah, yes, ma'am. So thank you for this. Are robotics and artificial are the same thing? No, they are totally entirely different. But artificially intelligent robots are the bridge between robotics and AI, or the bridge between robotics and AI. Okay, are the bridge between robotics and AI. All right, and these are programs that are controlled by AI. So robotics is different and AI is different. When both are combined, you get artificially intelligent robots. Okay, both are combined, you get artificially intelligent robots. Okay, so the entire thing, the entire thing is about artificial intelligence, programs with the ability to learn and reason like humans. Okay, next comes machine learning. So it's a subset. Okay, machine learning is a subset of AI. Okay, machine learning is a subset of AI where it is algorithms with the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. Okay, algorithms, the ability to learn with the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. And when you take deep learning, it learns from the patterns. When you take Sophia the Robot, okay, as and when the human gets interacted, it increases the learning pattern, and it's a continuous process. Okay, it uses the artificial neural networks. It's a subset of AI in which artificial neural networks adapts and learns from vast amount of data. So here, your big data analytics also plays a very vital role. Your big data analytics also plays a very vital role on it. Okay, so artificial intelligence, the subset is machine learning, and the subset is deep learning. All right. So artificial intelligence started in 1950. Now it is not only artificial and AI, deep learning in robotics plays a very vital role. How the algorithms in 1960 and 1970, it represents simulated intelligence in machines. Here it's getting machines to make decisions on their own. Like how when the question is asked, the Sophia is taking decisions on the own without being programmed. And here it is like Sophia, I learned it is using more of deep neural networks. So it is trying to learn patterns with the classification and the feature extractions or continuous process that is going on. So AI is a subset of data science. Machine learning is a subset of AI and data science. And deep learning is a subset of machine learning, AI, and data sciences. Okay, so a lot and lots of videos are there on my YouTube about data sciences. And even the next week, I'm doing a work on data visualizations on COVID-19, and different talks are coming on the way. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, and give your feedbacks. Don't forget to do that. So that will be the best takeaway, and it provides you the path to enrich. So I'm just sharing what is the knowledge I have. Hopefully it will be useful for you. Okay, it's an aim to build machines in which you're able to capable of thinking like humans. Okay, it thinks like humans. Okay, and aim to make machines learning through data so that they can solve the problems. And here it makes builds neural networks that automatically different. So automatically it discovers the patterns mostly used in medical diagnosis. Okay, for medical diagnosis also it plays a vital role. See how it is going to the economics to be affected using AI. In 2016 it was less. It is done by these two companies. See, in 2025 it is going to be on the top. So as faculty, I encourage you to learn more about robotics. So have an hands-on session so you'll know how to code and how to make the system work. Okay, thank you. And now we'll move on to cognitive robotics. Okay, at the end we have a quiz. Okay, kindly be on the line so that during this quiz time I'll be sharing the details. Okay, I'll be sharing the details of how the quizzes are from the talk that I've given today. If you have listened carefully, we will know who's going to be on the first. Okay, who's going to be on the first, right? Cognitive robotics is an approach to create artificial intelligence in robotics. Have you ever heard about cognitive analytics? Yes or no? Yes, no, no, yes. Have you heard about cognitive analytics? Yes or no? Waiting for your answers. Okay. Cognitive, it's creating artificial intelligence by enabling them to learn and respond to. No, you have not heard. Okay, let me explain. Learn from and respond to real world situation. Okay, learn and respond to real life situations. Okay, as opposed to pre-programmed, okay, robots with specific response to every conceivable stimulus. So cognitive analytics and robotics plays a very vital role. Okay, so cognitive robotics is the next boom technology. Okay, a robot with intelligent behavior, but providing it a processing architecture that will allow it to learn and reason how to behave and respond, how it should behave, how it should respond in this complex world. So what is cognitive? So most of you said no. How many of you have heard about IBM Watson? I don't know. Okay. So IBM Watson can read and understand documents. A lot of medical, even in my company in CIRF, a lot of research we have done using IBM Watson. Okay. So once we are feeding all your scanned reports of medical image, within a fraction of a second for a particular researcher, it was showing the output of the set of people who were infected and what is the intensity of infected. It can work with both structured data and unstructured data. Okay, and it can reason. Okay, it can search, analyze, and reason. I don't know how many of you have listened to that video, the competition that it has been done. It has been done with the IBM Watson. Okay, component with the world's brainiest person, the intelligent person, and I'll show you the video and how Watson was able to win. Okay, Watson was trained by the Watson researchers in IBM, and they have defined it and how it was able to do it. Right. And it understands, it reasons, and also it learns. Decisions made by leading experts feed with the ancient. So what are the decisions? So if my situations are like this, what is the decision it has taken, that has been taken, then Watson learns and improves it over time. Okay, it improves it over time. So there are 4 steps, okay, in cognitive analytics. Okay, it has to observe visible phenomena. Next, it has to interpret, has to generate the hypothesis. Third, it has to evaluate the hypothesis, and fourth, it has to take the best choices. Okay, this is the core of cognitive analytics, right? First, in your analytics, it should observe, then interpret, evaluate, and decide. Say, for example, you go to a shopping mall. Okay, if you repeatedly go to your shop, okay, the person will know that you are of this kind. Say, for example, if I am a Christian, then the shopkeeper will know. Then I will go for my Christmas and Easter to buy my dresses. They know what style of dresses I need with my patterns that has been recognized. Okay, so using IBM Watson, if it is already done, if it is trained, so before it is going to be Christmas or Easter, my Watson will tell me, okay, Doreen, it's going to be Christmas, and these are the offers in this place, and this is the shop you often view. The same type, the best product is available at other shop. You can go and pick up your choice. Okay, so it observes. Even without my interaction, my system will automatically train and then responds to me. It interprets, it evaluates, and it takes the best decisions. Okay. And NLP, as you said about natural language, but Sophia also, that whatever I speak in natural, it reads, it interprets, doesn't look for keywords. It is not search. Okay, it has in cognitive, it breaks the statement, it checks grammatically, it takes relationally and structurally, and then it responds. That is what cognitive robotics would be the next boom technology that is coming up. It is not like search engine. Like if I type this is the answer. No. That's not that. Like in cognitive analytics, if you ask me to speak, I can speak for us. Okay, just I'm touching here and there about the technology. It breaks the sentence grammatically, relationally, and structurally. Okay, find the real intent of the user. Okay, and an inferences are made using linguistic models and algorithms. So it creates a corpus of knowledge, lot of knowledge, and then it creates this cleaning the content, removing what is not needed. Okay, removing the content that was not needed, and it pre-processes. Okay, and then it's pre-processing the data. All right, then injection, I feed it to my details, and knowledge graph has been generated, and question and answering system machine trained by humans. So when I ask this question, how it has been done, so even in Sophia, lot of training session would have been done by Sophia. That is what it is able to process it and gives us an answer. Okay. So there is a gap between what we know and what we don't. Like 45% of medicines is taken on evidence-based, okay? So, but if it is humanly possible, but doctors would have read 29 hours each working day, okay? But here, when I feed into Watson, it can take off 80% of data, unstructured data, and each of us will take structured data also, all right? So now I'm going to give you a chance to read about the slide, okay? And during the time, kindly try to subscribe my channel. Okay, so you'll be able to listen to this video again, and it will be always on YouTube. Okay, humans excel at common sense, dilemma, morals, compassion, imagination. Compassion cannot be driven by robots. Okay, abstraction. You have 3 types of people like empathy, sympathy, and empathy personalities. Okay, I hopefully you know about the 3 kinds of people. But cognitive can excel as natural language, pattern identification, locating the Google Maps that you use. The machine learning eliminates the biases and endless capacities. Okay, so this is about cognitive analytics. How cognitive analytics can make a difference. Okay, there are lots of tools that is available. What makes cognitive
computing systems of the past operated in predictable environments, using structured and uniform data to perform prescribed operations. Now we have cognitive computing systems, which are much more adaptable and similar to a human brain, can understand, reason, and learn. These systems can read vast amounts of unstructured data and use it to spot connections and patterns in new ways, offering insight into all kinds of human expression. Cognitive systems are built on several underlying technologies. Let's take a look at 2. First, natural language processing starts with understanding. The system needs to understand human language in context as opposed to structured tables. This natural language processing pulls information from articles, research reports, emails, tweets, even images and sounds to identify the significant grammar, context, and vocabulary that carry core meaning. Second, there's machine learning, a technique in which the system spots connections between a particular pattern and the most likely outcomes. The system receives feedback from regular use, so it learns from every interaction. Each prediction it makes, whether right or wrong, is taken into account for the next prediction until it can reliably spot the meaningful patterns through all the noise. With these technologies, a cognitive system doesn't offer one definitive answer. Instead, it is designed to weigh the information and ideas from many sources, to reason, and then offer rationales for its conclusions. This makes it more than a tool that enables you, but a trusted advisor.
So you saw how it is different from a normal thing, right? So cognitive can make it even more sensible. Okay, in IBM Watson services for discovery, you will find what are the different service discoveries that is available. All right. So IBM Watson services are more like it with a rich amount of data. You need to understand about it. Okay. So even I give hands-on training on IBM Watson tools. Okay. So how it has been done, and lots of like you can see about machine learning, the open scale algorithm, even for robotic plays a very vital. Okay. Unless otherwise we put our hands into it and learn about technologies, it will be very difficult for us to see. Okay. So here you can add cognitive search and content analytics to applications to identify patterns, trends, and action, and it gives you the best decision system, right? So for the best decision system, cognitive robotics. So cognitive automation is based on software, bringing intelligence to information-intensive process. So this, when I make a cognitive to be automized, okay, the decisions taken by the cognitive system is very accurate, okay. It is commonly associated with robotic process automation. This is Ph.D. we're seeing about artificial intelligence, robotics, and cognitive robotics is one of the next booming technology. Okay, it is a conjunction between AI and cognitive computing. Can you understand? So RPA stands for robotic process automation. Okay, cognitive automation is based on software that brings intelligence to information-intensive process. All right, it is commonly associated with robotics process automation. Okay, so what is, so when you have robotics along with artificial intelligence, if you add into cognitive computing, it gives you even more precise results. Okay, it gives you even more precise results. And this is about the video of the center thing is the tool developed by IBM Watson, and these are the most intelligent people in the world, and you could see like IBM Watson. Yeah, you can listen to it. It's the world's best Jeopardy champions.
I remember that morning going to the lab, and I was thinking, this is it. This is the last Jeopardy game.
This is Jeopardy, the IBM challenge. Here we go.
Brad, if you're ready, make your first.
Who is Franz Liszt? All right. What is violin?
Good.
$681.
So can you see to it how it was there, how they have conducted it? Okay, when it is paired with Watson was doing even more better than the intelligent people. Okay, our final subject for the day will be seeing about the robotic robo advisor. Okay, it is spelled as robo advisor or robo advisor, the digital platforms that provide automated algorithm driven financial planning. So, okay, and why I included this into this slide is that it has become the boom in July 2020. Okay, collecting information from clients about their financial situations, because of COVID-19, a lot of people are struggling with finances and future goes to online service. Okay, and then it automatically makes the client to invest onto it. Okay, the best robo advisors offers to account setup, the robust, okay, the goal planning, how the account services, and these are the best robo advisors in the year July 2020. We are in the July 2020. The Wealth Friends, Interactive Advisors, Betterment, M1 Finance, and Personal Capitals. So because the robots during the artificial intelligence and into the structure of the search, they were able to find it out, and these are the best robots. All right, now before going on to this, these are the companies that uses AI. Okay, like Google's DeepMind, OpenAI, IBM. I showed you about IBM, the Watson. I told you about the Jeopardy game today. I showed you about it. And the Facebook uses a lot of AI. Apple, Amazon, and Amazon. I showed you about Alexa. And in Apple, it is about Siri and self-driven car. And Microsoft is working on Cortana, which is an AI visual assistance, and also it uses a CNTK, which is your cognitive toolkit. Okay, these are the tools. Now, how many of you ready for the live quiz? You're all ready for the quiz session? Yes or no? Most of them, they come for feedback and they go, we cannot bring them back. Okay, how many of you here are ready for the quiz now? Yes, no? Yes, no, no, yes. Yeah, feedback link, you can keep submitting it even after the end of the session. All right, how many of you ready for the quiz? Tell me yes or no. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you all. Now, I'll put it onto the banner. You can all type menti.com. Okay, yes, you're all ready. Let's see who's going to win the game. Okay, there'll be a set of questions. Okay, just go and type in your mobile menti.com and give your name correctly. We'll ask for your name and use the code. You can see from my screen, 847488. Go and type www.menti.com. All right. And it will ask you for the code. Give 847488. And it'll ask you for your name. Correctly give your name. Okay. I'm waiting for players to join. The first player, yeah. The second player, quickly, everybody come. Yeah, I'm getting populated. It's getting populated. I'm also happy and excited to see who will be the winner of today's AI and Robotics talk. He will be named as Star of the Day. Okay, the Star Person of the Day. We'll see who will be the Star Person of the Day. I remove the banner, no? Okay. It is asking for code. Type the code as 847488. Yeah, I put the code again. Yes, ma'am. 847488. Yeah, you can get the code 847488. 8474. Yeah, people are getting populated. Once people are done, like I've got 51 people. But in my live chat, I have more than 200. As we're getting, before we start with the quiz, I want all the participants to subscribe to my channel and like the video if you like the lecture. Quickly, let me see whether my subscription count gets increased. Yeah, we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. I give the time for all the participants to subscribe my channel. If you would have liked the talk, kindly subscribe to my channel. More informative sessions are coming. Okay, maybe in the next week I'm speaking on data visualization, and I'm speaking on blended learning. During this COVID, I've trained more people. Okay, more people, more than 1,000 plus faculties on digital classroom, and on stress management, how to be successful will be one of my talk in the following sessions. And all my sessions, yeah, keep just waiting for the people to populate. But 80 people, we are 80 players on live. Waiting for a few more people to join in. All ready? Okay. We'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, 87. Kindly subscribe. We'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. During this time, you can just open the YouTube link, click on the subscribe button, and click on the bell button. If you like the video, you can give a like onto the video. Let me see if the like counts has increased. Yes, thank you. Okay. No quiz question. I've not started the quiz, sir. Shankar sir, I've not started the quiz. Now we have 99 people on the reaches. Just waiting for a few more people to join in. Yeah, you're all ready? Can we start the quiz? It's 99. Let's wait for one more person to join. Let it become 100. Yeah, waiting for the quiz. Yeah, waiting for the questions. No, yeah, we have reached 100 people. Let's start the quiz. I'm going to start the quiz. Okay. So the more faster you type, you will be the points. Look at your phones or your systems right now. Have you got the question? Try to answer it. There is a time limit. Yeah, 45 people answered, 51 people answered, 57 people answered. Yeah, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Let me see who is the winner for the first question. Who? Whether cat robot is a humanoid robot? The answer is no. I told you during the start of the session, chat box is just a box that you get it. Okay, it cannot be a humanoid robot. Humanoid robot should do some movements, try to have some expressions. Like chat box, what we give, it gives you the answer. Now let me see. Okay, who is the winner for the first question? Who has answered faster? Now you'll see onto the screen who is won. Yeah, the fastest is Preeti. A big round of applause to Preeti. You have won the first question. In the last question, we know who's the star winner of the day. The second question, it's coming on. Quickly see onto your mobile or onto your laptop. You'll be getting the questions right now. Yeah. Which of the following is an example of strong AI? Siri, painting robots, self-driving cars. 3, 2, and 1. Time's up. Let me see. Oh, what is an example of a strong AI? Siri is for weak AI, painting robot is for a specialist AI, and out of 3 have given the right answer. Let me see who won first. The first question, it was Preeti. Let me see who's on the leaderboard. Wow, it is Arulalan. Arulalan, okay? Arulalan, okay, Arulalan. Arulalan, sir, you have got the first prize. And the fastest is Aishwarya. The fastest is Aishwarya. Into this, I can see who's the fastest. It's Aishwarya. Let's move on to the third question. I'm finding it interesting. You have to give answers in your mobile. The third question, here we go. Siri belongs to weak AI, strong AI, specialized AI. Yes, 43 of you have answered. 85 people answered, out of which 43 have answered right. It is an example of weak AI, not strong or specialized AI. CP. Now let's see who's the winner. And who's the fastest? Here we go. And this time, the first place is captured by Vaishali, ma'am, or a student, I don't know. And the fastest is Mary Pravina. Mary Pravina was the first person who answered it right, and she's the fastest. Okay, happy to hear. We have got next question to go. Are you finding it interesting? Don't give answers in live chat. You need to give answers. Are robots and artificial intelligence are the same or different? Yes or no? Yeah, they are not the same. They're different. Out of 86, 72 of you have given the right answer. I'm happy about it. It has reached you. They are not the same. And let me see who's the first. And there's one more question, and after which you will know who's the winner of this quiz. Okay, it's all automated. See, I don't evaluate, I don't do anything. And here the first place again goes to Vaishali, and the fastest are Alan. The next question, the final question to go. At the end of this question, we will know who's the winner of this game. So it's all automized, right? What does RPA stands for? Here we go. Yes, most of you have given the correct answer. RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. Now let us see who's the winner of this game and who's the star of the day. The star participant. Okay, the star winner is Vaishali. I don't know whether you're a student or a staff. Okay, so the star winner. Okay, the star winner of the day is Vaishali on this webinar. All right, and so here we come to the end of our session. All right, and I'll be sharing my details. Okay, you can just go into the website and see www.cirf.co.in. You can make a note of my mail ID and my mobile number. Okay, and here and there, kindly don't forget to subscribe my channel, YouTube channel, so you'll be listening to the lectures that is coming on and on. And whatever I learn and whatever I enrich, I just share my knowledge. And from next week, we have got this digital classroom training or advanced courses for faculty. Okay, if you're interested, you can join. And also we conduct the data science courses. Okay, and also we train people for PhDs to develop their projects. We train them and they develop it. And also for technical writing, we train and writing good journal publications. All right, these are my series of lectures done during COVID-19, and I need to update 2 more. Okay, I need to update 2 more, and you can see about my details into this website, CIRF.co.in, and this is all about my contact details, my mail ID and mobile number. If you're interested, or furthermore, if you've got any more doubts, you can contact me. Okay, may I now hand over the session to Swarnalatha ma'am. I hope the session would have been useful to you. Lot of comments or positive comments. I thank. Over to Swarnalatha ma'am. It's mic on mute. Yeah.
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. It's been a nice time with you, ma'am. Thank you. At this juncture, we, the team, would like to wish and acknowledge our gratitude to the Almighty for His constant care, grace, and guidance. We are highly indebted to our management at St. Joseph's, led by our chairman, Dr. B. Babu Manoharan, for his inspiration and profound leadership. Our managing director, Mrs. S. Jashipriya, our director, Mr. B. Sashishekar, our principal, Dr. Vadi Seshagiri Rao, and our Dean Ma'am, Dr. B. Parvatavardhini, for all their enduring guidance and support throughout our tenure at St. Joseph's. Our department heads and our coordinator, sir, have been very encouraging and supportive throughout the planning and implementation of this webinar. We as a team are thankful to you, our HOD ma'ams and our coordinator, sir. Thank you. It's been a great privilege, ma'am, to have such a seasoned speaker like you, Dr. Doreen Robin, to share your perspectives on AI in robotics. We hope the participants have been inspired to pursue their interests in this arena further. We are very thankful to you, ma'am, for this enthralling and encouraging talk. It's been a lovely time with you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are happy to have each one of the
Thank you.
participants.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome.
We are happy to have each one of the participants and thank you all for the encouraging response. We wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. Our Department of ECE at St. Joseph's has always been an inspiring and open department which has created an environment for each of us to grow. At this juncture, I take this opportunity to thank all my colleagues and the students at St. Joseph's. At this pandemic period, we have had a time which has been an eye-opener for each one of us. We have been able to prioritize and channel our energies in the right manner. At the end, I wish to say that I hope you all stay strong and stay healthy. Thanking one and all, each one who's been a part and parcel of this webinar. Thank you all once again. Here's Swarnalata and the organizing team wishing you a happy day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
I wish or I would ask the participants to please fill the feedback form with the name spellings correctly. Your name spelling, the organization name, and your email. If these are right, it would help us to reach your certificates to you within a period of 3 or 4 days. We hope you have all enjoyed the session and we would like to have a healthy and a frank feedback. Thank you.